Hello.
Ooh.
All right. So the title screen here has Riku on it, but we're not going to do Riku.
I'm out of here.
It's the faster category, but it's also the much less interesting one. So we'll be doing Sora any percent, original Chain of Memories today. This is the file from whoever had this cartridge before me. We just took a look at it. It was pretty epic, but yeah, we're gonna overwrite it. So, and this is my safety save that I hopefully won't have to use. But yeah, I think we'll just get into it in 3, 2, 1, go. All right. So yeah.
As you can see, the graphics are very, very good.
Dude, yeah. I mean, you know, for a GBA game, they managed to cram this in here. It could be a lot worse.
It could. So this is Mrzwanzig.
Oh yeah, I guess introductions, right. Hi, I'm Mrzwanzig. I run this game sometimes. With me, I have Maelstrom and Noctis.
Who don't run this game.
Who don't run this game, but nobody, you know, this game has like 2 active runners.
It's fine, I can count, that's all I'm here for.
And 6 total runners. So, you know, it is what it is. Abandon was actually planning to hopefully be at ESA, but he couldn't make it, so. Alright, so this game is a story.
Yes, it does.
Since we can skip almost all the cutscenes after this, we're not really going to be talking about it. We get lured to a creepy castle by a stranger, and there's a girl who draws.
To be fair, Kingdom Hearts story doesn't make any sense anyway.
She's got a little doll of herself in a cage. It's a metaphor, I think. I don't know.
No.
But normally, when I run this game at home, this game, because of old boys, actually goes by SDA timing, so the timer wouldn't have started yet normally. But I just included it since, you know, we'd have to add that to the estimate anyway, since we have to watch it if I'm doing it like this. All right, but we're about to actually get into it. So we're going to have to explain a lot of mechanics early on in this run, because I'm assuming there's going to be some people here who haven't played before. And this game's pretty different from your average Kingdom Hearts game, because it's all card-based. All right, so we get a little tutorial here, so good time to explain some stuff. So, okay, our friends are cards now. Don't worry about it. Here's Donald. We're going to pick him up. So in the bottom left, you can see my deck. And I'm going to be able to build that throughout the run as I see fit, and then cycle through it and use cards as the situation requires. Those are pretty much what I can do without cards. I can jump and I can dodge roll. Anything else I want to do, I have to use a card, including attacking. Right now, it's forcing me to use up every single card in this starting deck, which is a bit, you know, it's a bit much, but okay. You know, gotta just kind of sit here, wail on him. I don't want to do full combos. I did it on accident earlier with like the finisher has ending lag. And then you can do this reload, and then you get all your cards back. So it's all good. It just takes a second. Okay, so now he's telling me I can use whichever card in my deck. I'm just mashing L and R, but if I was pressing just one of them, you could see that I was like cycling through it. And then there's another category of cards. Don't worry about that for now. We'll get into that later. All right. So, and here's a door. A lot of the run is about these doors that I gotta open. All right, let's try to mash fast. There we go. So there goes my 1 blue. We'll get that back later, hopefully. Okay, so this is normally where the reset would happen, and I was planning to actually make a safety save for this, but then Ghost Wheel didn't do it. Oh well, we didn't get it. All right, I was hoping for a blizzard there. You got about a 10% chance of getting a blizzard out of that first barrel, and normally you'd be resetting for that. But you know, we're just gonna roll with it, and it's gonna be bad probably, but it'll be fine.
Yeah, so about these cards that we use on doors, basically every room needs a card to open it, and these have numbers. So, like, whenever you make a room, let's say with a 1, the next room needs to be opened with a 2 or like higher. So it's always 1 higher than the card you use to make the initial room.
Yep, or a 0 to reset the counter and go back to the start.
All right, I'm gonna edit the deck a little bit. I wanna put my Blizzard in the front. Normally I'd put my other Blizzard there as well, but you know, we don't have it. And take out the bad cards, because they're just gonna get broken all the time. Because, okay, so only 1 action can be going on at any one time. Sometimes you'll see the enemies playing cards as well. I mean, they're not doing it here because, you know, I had them stunned at the start of the fight, which is what happens when you attack them on the overworld. Let's see. So yeah, okay, there's going to be a fair bit of farming in this run. Because of these map cards. We need about total 150-ish. And you get 1 from every random encounter. But due to the various other things that we need and like specific distributions of what we can get in certain areas, there's a lot of like judgment calls and decision making on where you do your farming and like when you want to just move on and deal with not having certain things, stuff like that. That's kind of like a big part of running this game, is just dealing with the RNG. There's a lot of RNG. Like the estimate for this is very, very lenient because, yeah, calm is kind of brutal sometimes. All right, so we farmed everything in this room. I'm going to hit all these overworld objects because they can give me useful stuff. The best thing I can get is more Blizzard cards, especially since I, you know, only started with the 1. The red balls are useful. They're Moogle points. The green ones just recover my HP. I don't really care about those. Did I get a Teeming Darkness card? I didn't. Okay, that's unfortunate. The different types of map cards make different types of rooms. The room layouts themselves are kind of like procedurally generated. So I'm never going to know exactly what any given room is going to look like. But depending on the card you use, you're going to get a certain type of room. So like the one I've used now, there'll be relatively few enemies in it, and it'll be a pretty small room. But the one I really want to get so that I can use it for farming is Teeming Darkness.
Has double the enemies and higher % to drop enemy cards, which we need 2 specific ones of, ideally.
And also it's just like a big room that has lots of these overworld objects that I can hit for helpful items, hopefully. But I'm not getting any right now, so it's not, you know, it's not off to the best of starts, but we'll deal.
It's pretty classic.
I should just be attacking these.
The early game of this is pretty unfriendly generally. You can reset on what to make it work, but usually game just says no.
So we're leveling up, and I'm mostly picking up CP every time because we don't really want too much HP. It's kind of bad because we want low HP strats for some stuff later on. Okay, I think I got like halfway into explaining card breaks and then stopped. So I should probably explain that properly. Alright, I'm just gonna go back. Right, so yeah. So I said that only 1 action can be performed at the same time. There's a cure card. That's useless, thanks. And so when I play a card and the enemy plays a card, whichever is the higher card will actually, you know, happen. And the other card will get broken. And if you have your card out and then the opponent plays a higher one, then you'll get card broken. Like you see that it's popping up the little text saying card break there. There's a Teeming Darkness. That's the one I wanted.
Yeah, the other one, the only other way to break someone is with a 0.
Yeah, like any higher card or a 0 will break anything. Like it's, you know, the 0 gets broken by everything, but it also breaks everything. So hopefully we'll get some 0 cards later, because that can be really useful in blocking some of the some of the end game fights, like big attacks. The other thing we can do is stock up cards. I'm not doing it yet because I don't have a second Blizzard yet. You know, I'm just gonna remake this room now, because then we can actually farm in a room with higher chance of enemy card drops. Gonna hit all these things again. The Moogle points, by the way, I just called them Moogle points earlier, but that's basically money. We'll need some of that later, so I'm picking these up whenever I can. Especially the big ones, they're worth 10 each. The small ones are only worth 4. I think 4.
Yeah, it's 4.
Alright, so now we've got a Teeming Darkness. So this is going to spawn me 8 enemy encounters, so we're going to farm all of those and then, you know, run through the room. So if I had a second Blizzard, I'd be able to stock it up with my other Blizzards. And basically, the way stocking up cards work is the value of all of them is added together. So the value is only really important for card breaks. It doesn't really affect, like, how strong your attacks are, but it just, you know, higher values are harder to break. So that's nice. Oh, it's another 3. I'm going to have to remake this room again if I don't get a bigger one. That's fine. Yeah, and so if we stock up 3 cards together, then if we execute it, they'll all execute in sequence normally, which is, you know, not that helpful, but sometimes helpful. And if we use particular combinations of 3 cards, then we can do what is called a sleight, which is just like a special move. So with, for instance, 2 Blizzards, I can do Blizzara, which is just a stronger Blizzard with a bigger AoE, which is better. And if I had 3, I could do Blizzaga, because, you know, that's how that works. But for the moment, I've got regular Blizzard and attacks. That's what we're dealing with.
Hey.
There's
Another teaming.
Do you want to get into the thing that you said you would do?
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's not come up yet. But I guess I should talk about enemy cards in general. Because they're the other thing that we're kind of hoping to get out of this first world before we move on. Because, like, right now I'm just kind of farming, you know, even if I'm not getting the rarer stuff that I want, I'm at least getting map cards. And we need lots of those anyway. Like, we gotta get a bit of starting capital here anyway. So it's, you know, it's fine that we're farming here a little while. That's normal. But one of the other things I want to get is, hopefully, right now we're gonna get it, and it'll be perfectly timed with commentary. Oh, all right, okay. Too bad.
Never lucky.
Actually, before I forget, Leva, could you like slightly turn down the game sound on my headset? It's a bit on the loud side.
Oh.
All right. Okay, that's perfect. Thank you. Beautiful. All right. Okay. So we've killed all the enemies in this room. Okay. Enemy cards. The last enemy in any given encounter that you kill will drop, or has a 10% chance of dropping its corresponding enemy card, which is like a card that grants you a passive effect during fights that you can activate whenever you want, and it'll last for a certain period of time. And some of them are really useful. Particularly the ones from the red and blue magic slinging enemies, the Blue Rhapsody and the Red Nocturne. In particular, I'd really like to get a Blue Rhapsody card in this first visit to Traverse Town. So anytime I have an encounter, this is going to be one that ends with Blue Rhapsodies. I have a 10% chance of getting that drop, and that will just will give me, if I use it in a fight, a 50% boost to any Blizzard type attacks that I do. So that'll really increase my damage that I can put out. But you know, when I did my practice run, I didn't get any. which is pretty bad. So we'll see. We'll see where we end up today. And okay, so we want a Red Nocturne and Blue Rhapsody. We don't want any other enemy cards. Any other ones I'm not going to put in my deck anyway. I can sell them for a little bit of money, but they're basically worthless. So, because then they'll just, you know, take up the spot that the map card would have taken, and I need map cards. So, I am going to keep, you know, to keep our spirits up, I'm going to donate $5 for every useless enemy card I get throughout the run. So, you know, we'll see how high we get up to that.
Goes anything like your practice run?
Did I get that many in my practice run? I'm not sure.
You got like 10 soldier cards.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So far, I've not seen a single enemy card yet. The drop rate for them is lower in the other room types. I've been saying 10%, but it's only 10% when we do it in Teeming Darkness.
Yep.
That's why we are farming here, partially.
Yeah, and you can immediately tell when the encounter's over anyway, because the enemy cards are grey, not red.
Let's see. Anything else that we should go over while we're in Traverse Town? So generally, if I was doing, you know, a PB attempt, I would want to leave here with at least 3 Blizzards and a Rhapsody. Right now, I've got, you know, nothing yet. I've got the 1 Blizzard I started with. And, you know, normally, again, I'd be resetting at the start to get a Blizzard from that first barrel. And we've got no Rhapsody yet. So, you know, this is fine.
I mean, it's not bad.
There's a reason the estimate is very lenient. Let's just say that. Com can be pretty brutal. Okay.
I thought this was the most consistent speed game.
Yeah, sure. Alright, moving on. We got a 7. Okay, so the goal of each world is usually to open up 3 doors in a specific order. We kind of refer to those as the plot doors because you get a cutscene there. Let's just kill him. And the third one will usually have the boss. Right now, I've actually already gone past the first 2. That's because I specifically want to wait to open up the first plot door in Traverse Town, because after I open up that first one, it'll give me the Simba card, which will then add that to the pool of drops that I can get from overworld objects. And I don't want Simba. Simba is useless. I want Blizzards.
Poor Simba.
Yeah. No. I was going to say I'm sorry, Simba, but I'm really not.
Wow.
Wow.
So yeah, no enemy cards at all yet. We'll see how this goes.
I mean, the enemy cards in theory aren't even the worst cards to get later on.
Oh no, there's more important stuff later.
Yeah.
But that's what I actually have a safety save for. So you know, the worst case scenario. There's that. You broke my card. How rude.
Mark. Oh.
No.
Potion.
That's
Technically a cure.
it doesn't actually heal you. It just potions and other item cards are there to give you free reloads without having to do like the slow reload. Potions would reload all of my attack cards. I have one of those in my deck right now. You start with it. Yes, hit everything. This is the worst encounter you can get, by the way. It's, we call it the sandwich. It's kind of, it takes the longest. out of all the encounters to kill. But yeah. Hopefully we'll get something useful eventually. And if not, I will probably, you know, at some point I will just have to move on and deal with it. But let's see. This is the 3rd teaming we're farming, and I did like 1.5 tranquils before that.
Yeah.
Another potion. Excellent. And by which I mean not really. It's really just blizzards and good attack cards that you want right here. Like anything else is pretty much just for selling. Speaking of which, it's good that I am at least getting a decent amount of Moogle points. Because especially in a run like this, in a marathon run, we may have to go for early Moogle pack strats to kind of salvage the fact that we're not getting blizzards, which we really, really aren't getting right now.
I don't think you did the one in the middle.
I don't know. I don't think I have another teaming that can respawn this room right now, because it would need to be an 8 or higher. Oh, there's an attack card. It's a 0. Okay, that's actually good.
Okay.
I like getting 0s. It makes endgame so much less of a headache. Like if you've only got the 1-0 that you start with at the end, like Ghost did in the recent marathon run he did, you're not in a good place. There's another cure. Thank you, game.
Another cure.
They're both 1s too. Like the game's just taunting me right now. Like cures are useless. We don't need any cures. We start with 1 cure, and we'll put that in our deck like at some point. But it's like I can redo like hitting all these objects, but the enemies don't respawn unless I make a new room. So I'm just going back through it right now to just hit all the objects again. If you do it too many times, the quality of the objects will kind of deteriorate and you'll not get anything useful. But you usually get like 2 passes through it with chances of getting good stuff.
Hey, a bad card.
Yeah, it's not really useful. That's moderately useful. We'll put some of the like higher ones in our deck just to kind of, you know, pad it out eventually. Alright, let's go back in here. Just reset this room again. I think I've hit these like so many times, nothing's coming out of those anymore. Alright, we only have 1 right now. Wow.
Yep.
Let's see. Oh, we're 21 minutes in. Alright. So we're getting close to the point where I really... Oh my god, game. What is that? How many cures have I gotten? Like 4 or 5?
4, I think.
At least 4.
Yeah, 3 of them were 1s, so yay.
Yep.
Good lord. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, strap in. It's going to be one of those runs, and there's the first $5. A useless shadow card. Beautiful. It's going to be one of those runs, guys. So let's see. Shoutouts to Ghost Wheel. I guess now former world record holder, but he's he's been.
Pew pew.
I'm not throwing shades. He's great at this game, but he's the one who like did almost all of the work on developing the route for this game, and had the record until like my last practice run for ESA, where I suddenly got a crazy good run. So now I have it. Yay! But he'll get it back. He can do it.
We believe in you, Ghost.
Definitely. Hey, feebles all around.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. This is fine.
This is starting to look more and more like your practice run.
Oh, this is worse than my practice run.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, I think in the practice run I left here with like, I at least had 1 extra blizzard. I don't have that yet even. I've gotten nothing.
I think you did, but you got it after Simba.
Yeah.
Oh, that might actually be true, yeah. Yeah, after I farm this room, I'm actually gonna have to like just open up the Simba room. Because I really gotta be moving on. You know, ideal case, right? You'd be leaving here with like a Rhapsody and like 4 Blizzards or something. You know, at least 3 is generally my rule for keeping a run. We're decidedly under that.
It's quite unfortunate.
Alright. Oh, it's a cure! God damn it, I couldn't see what it was for a second. I was like, oh, Blizzard!
Nope.
Nope. Denied. My god, so many cures. You can only get 2 different magic cards at this point, Blizzard and Cure. And like, oh man, if every cure we'd gotten so far had been a Blizzard, we'd be coasting right now, dude. Alright, so here's that first plot door, and now Leon's gonna give us a bit of a tutorial. He's pretty much gonna tell us about stuff I've already told you about, like how card breaks work and everything. You can see it in action.
That, and also the door told you how doors work, which is pretty funny.
Why has he got Keyblade cards? That's what I want to know.
Gunblade, Keyblade.
They couldn't be bothered making a Gunblade card. Alright, so now he's going to teach me about stocking cards, which again I've told you about, but I haven't really been doing it, so I guess this is the first time you actually see it in action. There you go. So, you know, that's just 3 strikes in sequence.
Like, if they added a Gunblade card, people would complain that they couldn't get it.
That's actually true, yeah.
If you could get everyone to complain, it's bad, so.
Alright, are you ready for the Simbas now? We're gonna get Simbas.
Nah, dude, believe.
I have already lost all faith.
We're gonna get more cures, it's
We're
fine.
gonna get more cures. Dude, I can cure Raga for days. Except I can't, because like half of them are 1s, so they get broken all the time. My life is pain. Alright. I'm gonna actually farm 1 more room.
That's one way to put it.
We're gonna try. We're gonna try hard and do 1 more room before we move on.
1 more room.
1 more room, and then we'll have to move on and tough it out and probably go for Moogle Pact.
It's fine. This room's gonna give you 2 Blizzards.
Doubt. I have no faith.
She's right.
Wow.
The game knows when it's a marathon run, man. Like Ghost was just like this when he did it at Handheld Heroes the other week.
Well, at least you're getting Team in the Darkness, so it's something.
Yeah, but I don't even want those for the next couple of worlds. I want them when I get to Wonderland.
It's fine. You have a load of Turnkle still as well, so you're fine.
Alright, Rhapsody card. Come on.
Oh yeah, shoutouts to the GBA quality soundtrack actually being pretty legit.
Yeah, dude. Oh yeah. You might be wondering why we're not running Recom, the remake of this game on that's like actual 3D and stuff. It's because it's bad.
Angry Recom people in chat incoming.
It is definitely a less interesting run though, but you know it is more consistent for what it's worth. They've got like RNG manip and stuff like that.
Some of that sounds real nice right now.
Yeah, it sure does.
Should try to find RNG mana for this one.
Yeah, the RNG for this is too good, I guess. I should have kept that, but okay.
Are you ready for a useless soldier card?
Thanks, Noctis.
I thought you didn't believe in Jinx.
No, it's just... it's fine. It's all fine.
You didn't get it, don't worry about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's... could I just not get this encounter? It's slow and I can't get a good card from it. Alright. We're level... no, 8. I was going to say 9. No, it's 8 usually you hit here. Okay, well that's... Alright, that's all the encounters we're farming here.
Okay, here we go, here we go. Come on.
That one Moogle point is like stuck there. It's okay.
Simba!
There he is. Our good friend Simba. Always nice to see. Oh boy. Am I glad I made the estimate 250. World record, by the way, is 211. So that's a thing. Alright. Alright, we're getting lots of money. That's fine. Because we're gonna need it, because I'm basically probably gonna go for the play now where I have to buy an extra Moogle pack in the next world. Which will rely on me actually getting a Moogle Room card, which, you know, is actually kind of rare-ish, so you know.
You've done all
Oh,
this,
okay, I've
yeah.
done those, yeah. Alright, I'm moving on. What's my timer at?
Do you really want to know?
30 minutes.
Oh god, 30 minutes already? Oh god, I did not want to know that.
Well, you asked.
Yeah, I did. I was hoping for like 27.
Nope.
Oh god. Alright. Oh my god, we got a blizzard! Woo! Woo! This is still really bad, but we got one!
Strictly better than 0.
Strictly better than 0. Alright. Excellent. I am feeling slightly less bad now. Alright, time to go fight the boss. Let's see. Let's go add in the blizzard, and you know we got some nice attack cards. It's not bad. It's not all bad. Alright. So normally I would, you know, like to start this fight with the Blizzaga because he's got all these limbs, but Blizzara won't actually hit them. I think it'll hit the feet. Okay. So you can sometimes in boss fights randomly get these trick cards, Mickey cards, whatever you want to call them. I think I'll just use it. And that'll drop him down, and now I can actually hit with Blizzara, so I can hit most of the limbs with that. So that's decent. Let's see, we gotta take all these out. I'm getting another Mickey card, and a Donald. This is one of the few fights where, like, Donald and Goofy tend to actually come in handy. I think I've got 3 Donalds, so I'll use them on the main body once we killed the limbs. Because the limbs are pretty close to dying. Well, if they could stop breaking my cards. Jesus. Still not? Okay. It's taking a bit longer than I would like. Oh my god, stop. It's playing zeros, dude. Oh my god, I've got so many Donalds. Alright, let's go, Donald. You and me, buddy.
And before
Don't
you
heal me. Alright, alright.
That's good.
Alright, we got another 2. Sure, we'll do this. Alright, thanks, Donald.
Nice.
Nice.
Cool. No. Okay, no. The ones from bosses don't count. I should have made that clear, but they don't count.
You should have made that clear.
They are guaranteed drops.
Yeah.
And they are also mostly useless.
True.
There's a few we'll use. Alright, here's Axel. He's weak to Blizzard. If only I had more Blizzard, but... Okay, he didn't teleport out of it at least, but, you know, it still didn't do that much damage. So we're just gonna have to down him with attack cards now. Like, if you have, like, you know, like a boosted Blizzaga or something, that'll take off, like, most of his HP right there. We don't have that.
Got it memorized.
I've got the route memorized. I should do, at least. I didn't bring my notes. There we go.
Nice.
And now we get the fire card, which is nice. Fire and Blizzard are the major magic cards that we'll actually use. Because we can get them early, so we can hopefully stockpile lots of them. You know, hopefully. All Alright, so now we're going to move into the second world. So you can do these worlds after the first one. You can do the next 5 in any order that you like. And we want to do Olympus here first because of a very specific reason. Let's see. So now we can get blue card drops. Because so far all the map card drops I've been getting have been mostly red ones and like one type of green one. From here on, we can get blue cards, and blue cards can have some very specific useful effects. Notably, a calm bounty is what I'm looking for right now. We got about I think it is 20% chance right now of any encounter dropping a calm bounty card, which will be a little blue card with a treasure chest on it. Yes, sure.
Crispy Hanako donated $5. Way to stay cool despite the lack of blizzards. Morn Y goes to runner's choice.
All right, I guess we'll sort that after the run. I don't know right now. You can't kill large bodies with a Blizara. If we had Blizzaga, we could. So yeah, okay, so a Calm Bounty card will let me make a room that has a little treasure chest in it, and in Olympus Coliseum specifically, that treasure chest will give me the Blizzard Raid ability, which it's a very useful sleight that we'll use plenty of times throughout the run. You'd never want to hear this part of the music, but you know.
You got the teaming though.
We got a team.
Yeah.
Well, right now I really like, Calm Bounties mainly.
You have a lot of other useless map cards.
Oh god, what? Did he just teleport?
Don't worry about it.
I hope we don't get the bad encounter. There's one encounter in here that's got like a million of these Rhapsodies, and since they're immune to Blizzard and like they're kind of a pain to take down, I tend to just run away from those when I get that encounter. Should have used the 0 there. We're just getting green cards right now.
Yeah,
also, I should probably talk about the one blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of a big deal. So, one of the most annoying things about this run is that at the end of the game, there's going to be a plot door. Oh my god, turn around. Oh my god. There's going to be a plot door that specifically requires a blue map card with the value of 1, which is very rare. It's about a 2% drop from any of the encounters that I'm farming in the next couple worlds. Look at that! Okay, well.
Run is saved.
All right, so we will not have to load the safety save, because that is actually what my safety save is for. Because, all the bad luck with the blizzards and everything like that, we can deal with that. It'll be slow, but we can deal with it. If we don't get that blue 1 card at some point, we literally cannot finish the video game. So, yeah, I could be farming for ages and not get that, because it's really rare. But we just got it really early, which is, that is nice to see.
Yeah, one thing we kind of haven't touched upon yet is also stacking cards. If you reload, it won't reload the first card you used.
Oh, yeah, I didn't talk about that. That's right. Yeah, pretty much what she said. If I stock 3 cards and use them, the third one will not reload in a regular reload. We'll have ways around that later.
I mean, there's a potion that reloads them anyway, right?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I don't really want to farm Teeming Darkness here, because Teeming Darkness tends to give you some kind of bad encounters in Olympus. So yeah, I need hopefully 2 Calm Bounties before I leave here, because we're going to use 1 here and then 1 in the next world. So far we've not gotten any. Man, all of my recent runs, I've gotten the 1 blue really early. It's been kind of wacky. Like, everything else is, like, terrible right now, but at least we got the 1 blue. All the stagnant spaces, though.
Yeah, stagnant space is not really a card you necessarily want. Makes pretty bad rooms.
Yeah, they're like long, straight lines that take a while to move through. Alright, come on with the calm bounties now. Alright, more cures! Let's go, dude.
Oh boy.
I'd also very much welcome at this point a Moogle room. Because, again, like, we're really low on blizzards, especially without the Rhapsody. Like, the boss of this world is Hades, and I don't think I can fight him with, like, 2 blizzards and no Rhapsodies. I mean, I can, but it would take forever. And I'd maybe die. There's the bat encounter. We hadn't seen that one yet, which is nice, but you know, now we've got it. That one's just kind of a nightmare to fight. Oh my god. Freaking large bodies, dude. Freaking large bodies, dude.
If you have more donations, go ahead.
Doop, doop, doop. Okay, let's see. We don't have anything else here. The next room, I guess. Yeah. Like, we really do need to get the calm bounty before we start doing the bosses here. There's 2 bosses in this world. No, not fighting this. Okay, so yeah, let's just explain what Blizzard Raid does now. I'd have waited till we got it, but like, you know, we've got a gap now anyway. So when I use these blizzards together, you know, I get 1 use of a Blizzara, and then, you know, if I reloaded, one of them would be gone, so I could only use regular Blizzard at that point. Blizzard Raid, you make by doing 1 Blizzard and then 2 Keyblade cards, and it will like throw the Keyblade all the way across the screen almost, and that can hit enemies multiple times. If you line it up well, you can hit them 4 or 5 times. And plus, you know, with only 2 blizzards, I can do it twice because I only need 1 blizzard for each of them. There's my calm bounty.
Hey.
Excellent. All right, it's a 2, so I'm gonna have to go back for a minute. Oh, okay, that's fine. Barrel spiders are like okay to farm as well, depending on which spawn you get. This is the decent spawn, which is better than the bad spawn. Doop-de-doo. Ah, Moogle room. All right, okay. We're getting the good stuff now. Let's go, guys. All right.
So, related question.
And another 0.
0.
Dude,
Nice.
the game is liking me now. All
So,
right.
semi-related question while we're just walking around.
Yes.
So when you escape from an enemy encounter, does it actually remove it from the room?
No.
Okay.
All right, now we have Blizzard Raid. So I'm going to reorder these so we can use that. Actually, yeah. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. This is the first room. So I'm going to make my Moogle room right here.
Ah.
Yeah, we're gonna do. Yeah, he knows because I did the same thing when I was doing my practice run. So okay, I'll pick up the free pack. Oh man, we got a lot of Moogle points.
That's insane.
That's good because we're gonna need it.
Oh wow, bad cards.
This is
Yeah,
6.
you know, it's fine.
It's free. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's extra. Okay. There goes that old file.
I hope people in the chat like gacha games.
All right. So we're gonna just like. I've saved there, and now I'm just gonna buy a Moogle pack until I get a decent one. All right.
Reset.
You know, I've got so much. I'll actually buy 2.
Oh.
Reset.
Our good friend Simba, can I please self-reset? In practice, I had a pack that was literally 5 cures, by the way. But yeah, that's, you know, that was equally as bad.
Why don't you like Simba?
He's not good. Like, he stuns enemies. His stuff can stun enemies, but like he doesn't do any damage. Well, he does, but it's pitiful.
Okay, come on.
So blizzards and fires, especially blizzards. And it's one blizzard. I'll try just so I don't have to reset again. But nah, we're.
No.
We want something decent here. Like, come on. There's only 4 magic cards we can get right now, and 2 of them are good. Can we get like majority good ones? Maybe?
50-50.
Come on, let's go.
In theory. We feel like it's more like 20%. Yes.
Go right ahead, Leva.
Rory Extra Life donated $25. Believe in the heart of the cards, otherwise we will all be Mrzwanzig proud. Good luck, and thank you for representing one of the most awkward Kingdom Hearts runs there is. Donation to Runner's Choice. Also, hey Noctis, hey MLSTRM.
Hey, Rory.
Shoutouts to MLSTRM. And shoutouts to Simba.
Shoutouts to Simba, dude. You believe in the heart of the cards, man.
Yeah, exactly. Just do what Rory told you.
It's fine. You know, we've got like tons of room in the estimate, so we have time to do this, and we got the 1 blue, so I'm sure we'll be fine. But
You're gonna like Yu-Gi-Oh! Power Stance the pull.
All right, come on, Blizzard, 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 Blizzard. Come on! Come on! All right, all right, all right. We'll roll. Let's go.
We're out of here.
Dude, I got tons. This is fine. We're gonna put all these in. And this one. All right, look at this. Look at all these blizzards we've got now. Let's freaking go. I still need an extra calm bounty, though, before we leave for Monstro. So we're gonna have to farm a little bit more here. And look at that. That's Blizzard Raid for you. Makes killing these kind of awkward because I don't want to Blizzard these because it'll heal them. But for most of the encounters, you know, anything that doesn't have Rhapsodies will have really good damage now. Even without a Rhapsody, now that we've got like what 6 Blizzards, you know, we're fine. We've got enough Blizzards for the entire run now. All right, let's go. All right, I'm a bit too high for hitting those, but it's fine. You know, you see how useful this is, right? In this like kind of like isometric perspective, Blizzard Raid is extremely good at hitting everything. When you play Recom, it's a lot worse. It's one of the few things that is actually like way worse in Recom than it is in original. All right. I guess we'll just go fight Cloud because we'll get a free room with enemies after that. We'll use it. Save 7. There we go. All right. Time to go fight Cloud. All right, use it. Yeah. Okay, I can break that, line myself up well, and then hit him.
Nice.
Oh, that was actually a 5 hit. Generally, like, oops, don't. Okay, it's fine. Still hitting. Generally, like your benchmark for a decent raid. I'm just gonna toss this. It's fine. We've got so many of them. I can just toss whatever. Yeah. Generally, your benchmark is to try to get 4-hit raids. Sometimes, if you got really like perfect positioning, you can get 5 off. All right. So now we got some more enemies we can fight here. To get that second calm bounty. Moment's reprieve. That's a save point room.
Which is also pretty useful.
Oh, really?
I mean, for Moogle rooms.
I guess. I mean, the only other Moogle room I'm going to make in the run is right next to a save anyway, because you get a free save at the end of the world. There's my bounty. So yeah, we're out of here. All right.
Nice.
Let's go. Time to go finish Olympus. One of these, sure.
Yeah, so it's now gone from looking for a lot of things to basically only looking for the Rhapsody, and even that is kind of not a huge deal as much
Yeah,
anymore.
with this many blizzards, like we're pretty much like fine for now.
Big
Although,
chiller.
All right, use it. Oh, come on, use it. Okay, fine. Use it. Oh, I fucked up.
Dude, nice Zara.
That wasn't even a Blizzard. It was
Oh.
like Blizzard, attack Blizzard. Oh my god. Am I really wasting all of my Blizzards even though it got 6?
Yes.
That's not good. I think I got like one more. I really got to like hit big on this one. I can break his other one if he uses it. I can use... Alright, come on.
Nice.
Yeah, alright. Actually 2 more was enough anyway. Alright, good. That could have been better. Because you don't want to fight Hades with just like straight attack cards. It's a nightmare. His enemy card is actually one of the most useful ones. We'll be using that later on. It'll be a little bit before we use it, but it'll be one of our most powerful enemy cards. And now we're gonna go to Monstro.
Then you also get the Cloud card from that fight as well.
I think so.
Yeah, you do.
Which is for the route basically useless. Like it's not that bad. Like Omni Slash actually used to be in the route.
I mean, you use it here, don't you?
Oh yeah. Sometimes I put a cloud in my deck in this world just as a precaution thingy. Anyone remember what value my Moogle room was?
6.
Yeah,
It was 6.
I'll check anyway, but
6 or 5.
okay. So you kind of like to make the Sleeping Darkness type room in here because it makes kind of like smallish rooms that have lots of barrels in them, and barrels are kind of nice for just like getting more points and stuff. And there's my that's nice because we need another Moogle room.
Except when they're all barrel spiders.
Boop. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, it's 4. Okay.
Yeah, you didn't have enough.
Yeah, you just got
And
a
the
4.
Yeah. Okay. No, the Kalmbani was the one I. Yeah. Okay.
Why did you ask for the
Let's-
Moogle
Yeah.
room?
Okay.
The count bounty
Forget
was a
my
0.
brain. My brain is dead. It's fine. Oh my god, I'm really like messing up these inputs. Hopefully I don't do that in late game. Alright, this is the bad spawn with barrel spiders, but we'll still fight it because we're committed. There's like a lot of them. This is the last one.
Huh. I don't think I've seen that one before.
Yeah, it doesn't pop up too much. Make another one of these. And then, no barrels in that one. And then here we'll make the Kalmbani.
To get Fire Raid.
Get Fire Raid, yeah. Which, you know, you can probably guess what that does. Okay, let's see. Sure, use those, I guess. This, oh hitboxes, everyone. Calm hitboxes are a thing of beauty.
Yeah, especially when you're aiming up
my
the
God.
screen, things get a little weird. It only seems to be that direction, though. Everything else seems to be roughly fine.
There's a black room.
Ooh.
That's not particularly good. It's good if you're still looking for the one blue, because in black rooms the encounters are actually guaranteed to drop a blue card, which helps a little. But we
Takes
got
it from
that
like
already.
a 2% to like a 10%, doesn't it?
5%.
Oh.
It's something.
Okay, now I'm gonna add in the front here a Fire Raid. Dude, we got lots of good attack
Yeah, you
cards
got a
and
couple
stuff.
of A's just now.
Is there something else I wanted to put in?
Hades?
Cloud,
Oh,
I
Cloud.
guess. Probably won't need it. We got like shit tons of raids in this deck now. It's all good. Alright, so Parasite Cage. He can be a bit of a pain, because you've got you got like these moving platforms and there's acid all around it, and like, getting the 4-hit raid position on this guy is actually really precise. I got it there.
Nice.
But it's kind of tough to line up, and you know, you have to keep adjusting because of the moving platforms. So we're actually going to use this. All right. I don't think I'm in the right position. Hang on. Wait a minute.
I think you're good.
I think this might be fine. Yeah, okay. No, that's actually 3. Oh my god. No. I'm choking. All right.
Stop joking.
All right. We'll just have to do it on the moving platforms now. That trick card made like a little platform to where I can just like spam raids for a bit and stay in the same position. But it's fine. We'll just do it like this now. I've got enough raids that we should be able to nearly kill him.
Even after choking one of them.
Like I said, this position is pretty precise, but oh my
Ooh,
god, he
broken.
used a 0.
Okay.
All right, he's being a bit of a jerk. Gonna stock up some of these. Okay, he's got a decent bit of health left. This is a pretty bad fight, but we'll deal. Goofy, let's go.
Oh, come on, Goofy.
Should we use Donald? Sure. Okay, or not. Another 0. Oh yeah, I could just use the extra Blizzard raid because I still have it in there now because I didn't put it at the start of my thing. That's fine. He's nearly dead now anyway. Oh my god, the 0s. I think I might just... I honestly think this might be a difference on the PAL version because I've like... Since I've been practicing on this cartridge, I've seen enemies that I've never seen use 0s use 0s. So it might honestly be like a version difference.
Doubt.
I'm not sure. Which is potentially a problem, but you know, it's fine. We'll deal. Hitboxes! This is a bad fight, I don't want to fight this one. It's got green Requiems, which are immune to magic, so immune to raids. So bad. Barrel spiders are always fine.
Unless you get the bad spawn.
Yeah, but by the time you figure that out, you're... Oh my god.
You're halfway done
How am
anyway.
I-
Again!
How do I keep doing this? I don't know. I wasn't having this issue in practice, but I keep like fumbling inputs when trying to stock up my cards. Yeah, this is the bad spawn. I'm just gonna let this one blow up. Wait. Oh no, that was the last one. Fuck. Crap.
Uh-oh. You didn't want that map card, right?
I would have liked it.
Well...
Alright. So now we got the final fight of this world. The boss is actually in the second door for some reason. And we gotta do this little fight here. Where the goal is just to kill enemies fast to fill up that bar on the top right.
Ooh, nice.
Get owned. And if you don't kill anything for a little bit, it'll start to drop, but you know. I'm just gonna stand here, spam raids, it'll fill up.
They can also conveniently move into your raid, so...
There we go. That was a good fight.
That was very nice.
Dumbo.
Dumbo! Again, not a particularly useful card.
He's trying his best.
Alright. We're almost an hour in already, jeez.
Stop looking at the timer. It can't save you here.
Did somebody say Dumbo skip? That's KH1.
This is totally KH1.
Yeah. Has Wonderland.
I have ran that. Alright, so, what do we still need?
Rhapsody.
Yeah, but, like, actually need, I mean.
Nothing.
Actually, there is something we still need.
Red free.
Well, no, that's fine. But something I would actually quite like to have before I leave this world, specifically, is another Calm Bounty.
Oh, there you go.
Thanks, game!
Well, okay.
I'm thinking then if it's worth doing any more farming here right now.
I mean, I guess you could go for the Nocturne maybe, but...
Yeah, not really worth. I should put the 0 to the, or the, yeah, that one to the back.
You should move it off the raid as well, so it's in the right place.
No, they are in the right place.
Okay,
I just keep fumbling inputs.
I thought you put one. Okay, right.
No, they're fine. So this is normally where you kind of make your stand to farm for the 1 blue. Because after this, we're not going to farm anymore in any worlds that can actually drop blue cards. We're going to do all the rest of our farming in Traverse Town, the first world.
Hey,
Nice.
another combo.
Because it's just the fastest place to farm map cards. You know, I'll make a Teeming Darkness and I think farm that 1 room and then we'll move on.
Probably still have loads of movable points as well.
Yeah, I should have a good amount. Good enough. Trying to think, is there anything else we're missing? We got the Moogle room that we need. Another would be nice, but not necessary. We got Calm Bounty, we got the 1 blue. We got
another 1 blue.
Wizards. Oh, was that another 1 blue?
Yeah.
I didn't see that. Yeah, I keep getting multiple 1 blues in all my runs recently.
There's a moment's reprieve again as well.
So yeah, we're gonna pick up the pace a bit soon, and actually like get some of these worlds done. Not having the Rhapsody is awkward for farming in this world because you can't one-shot large bodies unless you get far enough away from them to do 4-hit raids.
It's not impossible, it's just really awful.
Yeah. That one didn't get hit. Another Calm Bounty. If I get lots of them, I can actually go for a Divine Rose in Hollow Bastion, but I don't think I'm going to be farming here long enough to actually make that worthwhile.
I mean, you have 3 at the moment.
Yeah, but I need 1 for later, and like the first 2 in Hollow Bastion will actually just give you slights. So
in theory, if you get 1 more.
If I get 1 more, I could have 1 shot at it, basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Worth.
So yeah, we don't have either of the boosting cards yet. That's kind of the biggest problem we're facing at the moment. Which was the same in my practice run, funnily enough. But we've got, you know, we'll be farming a lot more in Traverse Town, and we can get both of the boosting cards in there, in theory. But yeah, as soon as I finish farming this route, this room, we're gonna pick up the pace a bit and move through some actual worlds. Just, you know, you guys have seen enough farming for now. There'll be more later. Don't worry. Boop. Oh, I threw it slightly too early, so that guy wasn't vulnerable yet. Okay, I guess we're doing this. Sure. Hey, $5.
Stop fumbling inputs.
That's only the second one.
Yep. For now.
For now. Okay, what do we do? We'll do some of these. Sure. We have a good high card. So we'll use the 9. Now we fight cards. We're fighting cards with cards.
Meta.
It's very meta. They'll all kindly line up for me.
Could say you're looking for a straight line.
Alright.
That one's guaranteed, it doesn't count.
Hmm?
That one's guaranteed, it doesn't count.
Exactly.
Yeah. By the way, so like all these rooms, like the types of rooms that we get are, and the layouts of the rooms are, you know, random and determined by, you know, what cards I use to create the rooms. But the general layout of each floor is deterministic. So I always know like which way to go, unless I forget.
Or you get really weird room layouts.
Yeah.
Especially Wonderland has some really strange ones.
And here's the boss. Oh. Alright. I missed the door. I guess we'll fight one more counter.
Hitboxes and
It's
so
actually
on.
kind of a bad one to farm. That's fine. We'll fight this one. Blizzard. Another
Bounty.
combat.
One
The third
blue!
one blue! Yay! Woo. What a game. What a video game.
Definitely one of those.
Again, that's like 2% to get a 1 blue. We've gotten 3 of them. Alright. So this guy, I'm just going to stand right next to him and break all his cards. And that'll give me 4 hit rates. The old strategy for this was actually to use the trick card to create the table. And that would give you consistent 3 hit rates. And then Ghost figured out, oh, you can just do this. Alright.
4 is larger than 3.
It is.
But again, this guy can start using zeros, so, you know.
He can actually do an attack where he just walks into me and hits me straight away, and I have to wait.
Yeah.
But he's not done it, so yeah.
That was very nice,
Good
RNG.
fight.
Because he didn't do it, I forgot that was a thing.
Yeah. I know.
Again, this one is guaranteed drop, so it doesn't count.
Yeah, I mean, that goes for all the bosses.
Yeah. Nominate.
How do you know it's nominate?
Yeah, spoilers. We don't know the name until like 6 floors in.
Oh. It's fine. I just
mean-
remembered it.
We don't touch upon the story because it's stupid.
Alright. So now I'm going to take some damage. Because we're actually about to use Berserk strats. I talked about how we were going to use the... Can you hit me, please? How we were going to use the Hades card later. So Hades gives you Berserk. When you're in low HP, so, you know, with the beeping noise and everything,
Oh no, I shouldn't have requested game audio now. You have to be careful to not level up.
yeah, no, I won't. It's fine.
Yeah, this one's fine. It's like Jafar where it gets weird.
So if we're in low HP and we activate the Hades enemy card, we'll deal double damage with attack cards. Pretty good. I'm just checking. Okay. Just checking we're not Berserk bugged. I'm 1 HP under it. There's a little thing where you can be in beeping HP, but not actually be in critical HP for the purpose of Berserk because of programming error.
Yeah, because the beeping is less than and equal to the threshold.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Berserk is strictly less than the threshold.
But I'm good. Use some of these. We got 7 of those 6s. Jesus.
Thanks. Easy 40.
Use some here. 8, 6, 6.
Nice. Quick moves.
Quick math. Hell yeah.
Yeah, this game requires some math,
Some amount of math.
which is why Monstro is here.
Which is why Maelstrom is here. He's got a master's in math. Like, kind of, like, quick decision making on doors, which cards to put in, is one of the skills you kind of develop as you run this game. Ghost is really good at it because he's run this game for ages. And like keeping stock of what you have as best as you can. So you always keep a healthy crop of various map cards so you can deal with anything that comes up. I'm gonna use a 0 here. It's gonna like drop the value back down nicely. We can use a low one again after that.
Oh, not that low.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I don't really want to like waste zeros. Zeros are useful. All right, so we're gonna make a new deck specifically for this fight. So we're gonna put in 3 zeros and then just a bunch of attack cards. I'll use this one because it's higher damage. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then a potion and Hades card. Alright, because Oogie is kind of a pain. You have to wait for him to do attacks, and then break them, and then do that 3 times for the gate to drop. I'm also trying to hit the dice, because hitting the dice can release the trick card, which will be nice for the second phase, because then I can drop the gate instantly if I get it. If I don't get it, it's no big deal. We didn't get it. Oh, I didn't activate. Hang on. Hades. There we go. Double damage. Let's go. This is fine. You're usually a bit over damage anyway. I think we should be fine. I hope. Oh my god. He's not dropping it. Alright.
You'll get it last hit.
And he could just sometimes like take ages to do anything. He was pretty friendly with that this fight. Alright, let's see if we can kill in time. I think we should. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Nice.
So yeah, you really want the double damage for that fight because it, takes a while otherwise. Alright, remember to switch back to the other deck. And now we've got the last world of the first world card set. And this is where a lot of stuff is going to happen, so commentary might get a bit rapid fire towards the end of this world. It's gonna be a lot of stuff that I have to explain. First of all, we just got this pretty basic fight here. I'm gonna pay attention to what my XP is after this.
Yeah, basically, we have to be careful here because there's like 2 bosses at the end and you don't want to level up between them to keep Berserk, because if you level up, your HP refills to full.
Exactly. What am I on? 470. Okay, I'm gonna have to.
460.
I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to force a couple of encounters to level up because at this value I would be leveling up from the boss.
Yeah. Because the boss gives 800 experience-ish.
Yeah, just under. Alright, so make something that we can fight in. Ideally something with barrels. Barrels fighters would be nice. Let's make you. Sure, I guess. Or we could get another cure, sure. Oh, wait, hang on. I always forget this door. Gotta open this one. Gonna use a 3. Do I have a 3? Oh my god.
Ooh.
Pretty low on 3s, Jesus. 3s are not rare.
Yeah, as you can see, plot doors usually ask for very specific cards, while everything else is just...
Yeah, sometimes. Keep
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm getting a lot of high cards. We'll be able to like stack the raids deck with pretty high cards later. I don't know if this is a decent encounter for farming X. No, it's got Requiems. All right, well, no, let's not. Let's not.
Abort.
All right, there's barrel spiders. There we go. When you actually want a lot of them to level up, you're not getting them. It's fine. This is less than ideal. There we go. Now give me a lot of barrel spiders. I need to level up. Because I want to get into crit HP in the next plot door. Alright, there we go. That's the bad spawn. The one that will give me lots of HP. Or
Experience.
This will be close to leveling me up.
Nice.
Nice.
10 away.
Wow.
Alright, I guess we'll real quick just kill one enemy and run away or something. Yeah, I'm not gonna fight the rest of this, but we leveled up now. Oh my god, go away. Go! Just let me...
Right, you got your berserk set up as well.
Well, no, he's leveling up now, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you reset mid-fight.
I don't think it is. Alright, 7.
Convenient pairs, though.
Alright, so we'll get into Berserk now. Well, kill these first. I want the stronger enemies to actually hit me. These guys do a lot of damage. Alright, there we go.
Nice.
Alright, so now it'll take enough XP to level up again so that I won't level up from the boss. Alright, so how many Moogle rooms have I actually got?
3, I think.
I have 3? Oh,
2.
Okay. That's fine. I'll make one here, then use a 0, then use the other one.
And you also just got the first ether.
Yeah, we won't be using that. Alright, so we're going to buy a bunch of attack card packs now, because, you know, Blizzards are nice, but we are actually going to use attack cards for a lot of the later bosses. And at this point, we like have access to a bunch of stronger ones than just the Kingdom Keys, so we can do more damage. So we're gonna buy a bunch of these card packs right now and hope for some good ones.
Yeah, I mean, you do get an 8 and a 0 from the first one, which is pretty decent.
Yeah.
Oh. Nice.
Right, not a bad pull. Let's see. I want some Lady Lux and pumpkin heads.
Like that.
Oh, you have a 0 Lady Luck.
I got crap tons of zeros. I've got more than enough.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy all of them. Just to make sure that we have a good deck.
That seems alright.
Yeah, we'll be able to make something decent with this. Okay. Okay, so can you explain, like, while I do this, why I build it this way?
Yeah, kind of. So basically the combo in this game works on the 3-hit system. So the first hit you do is usually a smaller attack, and then you do a lunge and then a finisher. And so it will be the first 2 cards will be the same type of Keyblade, and then the last one will be a different type of Keyblade, because each Keyblade has different animations.
Yeah, and they do more damage depending on where you put them.
Really not got a lot of these. Hang on. I gotta change this around a bit.
So ideally, makes the first 2 the same, so no matter which order you get the first 2 attacks in, because it actually flips if you're too far away. So it does the same, and then the last attack will be the more damaging finisher.
Also, ideally, you want your values still be over 10 in total, because else you can get easily card broken. And this way you can only get broken with a 0.
Yeah.
Or
a slide.
Or a slide, yeah.
Okay, I need one more. It's actually, wow. I don't have a lot of like pumpkin heads and Lady Lux, which are the ones that I want to put in my second slot of my combo. So I got so few of those that I feel like gonna work with what I have. What did I just do? Took that one out, I guess. And then do I have a strong finisher left? There's the 8. All right. Yeah, this is fine. I might want to spread this out a bit better, but they're all over 10. That's the important thing.
Yeah.
And at the start, I'm gonna put a cure for now, and then 2 zeros.
I have so many zeros.
Yeah, I've tons. I'm gonna put a high potion and 2 high attack cards, and then the Hades card.
Yep.
Okay.
And putting the potion with the high attack cards is just to guarantee it comes out.
Yes. Okay. That's fine. Some of these. Oh yeah, I have lots of these. Okay.
Wasting a card point. Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Unoptimal.
Alright. So this fight, we're in Berserk again. And we're doing lots of damage with these combos now. Because I've made them in the right order, like Maelstrom was explaining.
I think I got that right.
I don't know. I was paying attention to math. I couldn't pay attention to 2 things at once. So.
No, I think you did.
Well, I got the bad RNG here, where you can't hit Iago.
Yeah, so these platforms rise and fall kind of randomly based on what Jafar wants to do, and you can't hit Iago if they're all at the bottom. That was really fast.
Yeah, that was good.
Nice.
I hit all my combos. Sometimes it can get a bit messy if you can have trouble hitting him. All right, so I didn't level up there, like you saw. That's what we were going for. And I will go straight into the next fight, which is with Larxene. This one is a bit more dangerous. Like, Jafar shouldn't hit me. Larxene will hit me. And there's the cutscene. We can't skip that, but it's like 2 seconds, so.
That probably took up like a 10th of the cartridge.
Oh. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
No.
I was trying to break it, but I kept getting interrupted. That move can really, like, stun lock you, and it's pretty bad. That's really unfortunate. I'm going to have to, like, get back into Berserk now. You can do it against Larxene, but it takes ages, because their damage is actually really bad. It's just that when you're already at low HP, it's threatening. Dang. I was really hoping that wouldn't happen. We were doing well until the end there, and then she started using her combo princess move.
Yeah.
As Ghost calls it.
So that's why we have a little bit of time as well, just to explain Berserk a little bit more. You'll notice when Mrzwanzig uses it in the bottom left corner, there'll be a bit of text that says Berserk, and then a number, and then A, and that's how many attacks that lasts for. And so each of the 3 attacks in a slide then takes that down by 1, or using single cards. So you don't just get it forever, it is a limited amount of use. And I think it counts it down even if you whiff the attack, right? So it's generally not a good idea. Like that. Thank you for demonstrating, but please don't die again.
If she breaks me with zeros, there's not that much I can do because I'll get stunned. But you know, anything else she shouldn't be able to break me with except for her own slides and zeros. Because I've made sure that everything is at least a 0, or at least a 10. And so the high potion reloads even the cards that I would lose due to me stocking them up. That's why I've got that in there. Because otherwise, I go through this once and then I'll have lost like a third of my cards and all my combo order will be messed up. Yeah, okay, thank you.
One more?
Yeah, I've lost Berserk now. But
That's fine,
yeah,
because she's dead.
that was much better.
That was. And now Thunder exists.
And now Thunder exists, which is why we're now going to do the last major RNG thing where I have to, like, kind of get lucky with drops. Everything else we've pretty much got now. So So I'm gonna go back in here, and remember I made that Moogle room like right at the end of the world, so we're still right next to it. I can save there, and now we're gonna go for magic card packs. Mostly we need fires and thunders. You know, I've got plenty of blizzards already. That's not a problem. So we're looking for fires and thunders. All right, that's actually not bad. Okay, there's zeros, which is not ideal, but you know, getting 2 fires and a thunder in the first pack is pretty good. So I'm gonna go save again. Because I want to keep that. We've got plenty of like high attack cards that I can pad the raids with anyway, so it's fine if the fires are low value. We can work with that. Okay. It's fine, dude. Okay, so okay, that's still good. That's still good. I'm still gonna go save that again. Actually, I'm gonna go do some selling now, and then save. No, don't sell that. I need those. I need those. Okay, there go all the cures. All the million cures I've gotten this run. Jesus. Simba.
Dumbo.
Genie, Dumbo, Cloud. I want to keep that. The useless enemy cards, the 2 that I've gotten. That. Okay. Yeah, we got enough to buy 2 more packs. More than enough. Yeah, sure, go for it.
Seasoner donated $5. This donation is brought to you by Poor Sleep Schedules. Keep going, Mr. 20, and good luck from all of the crowd.
Thank you, thank you. All right, I need at least 1 more thunder. Okay,
yeah.
We got that, and hang on. Let me. How many fires do I have?
4, I think.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ah, I forgot about that one.
All right. I need 1 more, basically, and then we can move on.
Okay, okay.
It's good.
It's another 0.
And a 1. All right.
That was a nice pack,
the values for the fires are crap, but it's fine.
That last pack was really nice.
Yeah. Okay, we've got enough to move on now. So we're basically through all the worst RNG that the game can throw at me now.
Yay!
Yay! Now we're going back to farming. Yay!
I mean, ideally we still want the Blue Rhapsody.
Oh yeah.
And the Nocturne if we can get it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I kind of do need one of those. Okay, so we're going to make a new deck now, and we're going to make Thundaga, and then just throw in some attack cards for spice.
Spicy.
Okay, now we're going to use this thingy here to go back to Traverse Town. This is the easiest place for farming. Now that we got Thundaga, we've got a great move for just wiping the screen in 1 attack.
Yeah, for all encounters.
Yeah, and if anything lives, we still have attack cards.
Yeah.
Which will mainly be shadows if they then like go under the ground.
Yeah, or if I just toss the Thundaga too early before everything spawns, basically. That happens sometimes. Okay, so now we're gonna be doing this a while. This is like the most downtime we're gonna have in the run. I am still like hoping to get enemy cards now that we're back here where we can actually get them. I should be able to hopefully get at least a Nocturne or a Rhapsody. Hopefully. In my practice run, I didn't. So, you know, if that happens, we'll have our work cut out for us, because I'll have to like make the raid decks really big to have enough damage without the boosting cards.
You know what there is a chance of as well? Get the more useless enemy cards.
Yeah, for donations, exactly.
Exactly.
You do also want teamings, which you don't really have many of.
I think, yeah, I have a couple. I'll get them as I'm farming, I'm sure. That's fine. We can roll for a bit with this. So yeah, we're just gonna farm like several rooms here. Basically, at this point, you just farm enough to comfortably move through the next several worlds up to the last 2 worlds in the run. And once we get to that point, I will come back here for one final farming session, at which point I will take stock of all the map cards I have, so that I can more or less exactly count how many more I need to farm in order to finish the game. So that's the plan.
Or more accurately, I will take stock of how many map cards.
Yeah, because Maelstrom's faster at counting than me. That's what.
It's fine, I'm gonna choke.
I hope you don't.
mean, I'm gonna try and keep up, but, you know, it might not happen.
Trying to have a quick drink while we're doing this.
Stay hydrated.
There's one. we're on $15. I'd like to see the actual useful one. Okay, I used it too early there. Oh no, I didn't. Never mind. It's fine.
Nice.
I was right.
What a chocolate. That never happens.
So yeah, Thundaga pretty good.
Wow, really?
It's not, it's not going to be used in any of the boss fights because it doesn't do like that much damage, but it does enough to one-shot all the enemies here, and that's all we need.
It's the benefit of kind of going back to like the first areas. Everything's really weak. Hey, that's nice.
Yeah, and the reason that we want to do most of our farming at this point here is, rather, the downside of doing most of our farming here is that we can't get blue cards. So that's why the one blue is such a run killer, because you kind of have to get it early. And if you have to farm there for too long, farming there is a lot slower than what we're doing now. Then it can be bad. But we got it early, so it's all good.
Another teaming?
So, we'll be doing this for a little while. So, one of these 10% will be it, surely. Surely.
Where do I recognize this from?
Yeah, my practice run was the same. But yeah, now that we're past all the major RNG, I can confidently say this will be sub-estimate. No, definitely. Like, I'd have to die a lot for that.
At least one person needs to clip that for future reference.
And there's also the possibility to make it spicy and just say you'll donate $100 if you overestimate.
I think that's a bit too spicy for Mrzwanzig.
I won't be overestimated, dude. You know what? I'll make that bet.
Alright, you heard it here.
I'm gonna be sweating now.
The pressure.
It's gonna be fine.
As long as I get a Rhapsody, I'll be confident. If I don't, it might be tricky.
I mean, it's 10%, right?
It sure is.
No, it's 50% because you either get it or you don't.
Yes. No.
And while you're farming, we can talk about the story that we don't really talk about. This is set between Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. If you haven't played this and you start KH2 like I did, it's like, what is going on, dude? Because suddenly you're not Sora anymore. And apparently this is just, Namine wiping our memory or something. I don't exactly know.
Yeah, Namine is like messing with our memories because she's being controlled by the evil organization, which are the dudes in the black cloaks and stuff. I don't know. You guys know Kingdom Hearts
and like
lore,
Sora's
sure.
asleep for a year or something.
Yeah, and
Yep.
while he's sleeping, basically Roxas was created at the end of KH1.
Yeah.
Because he, I don't know, tore half his heart out or something. Saving Kairi, is that her name?
So,
Look!
why did you want to talk about the lore?
I feel like this conversation was a mistake. Let's just move on.
It is her name, right?
Yeah, she's
Yes.
called Kairi.
Alright, good. See, easy. It's because she's useless, so I kind of just forget her name. She does nothing in Cage 3 either.
Da.
It's the truth.
Anyway.
Getting all of the encounters right now where I don't even get a chance of a good drop. I think there's 3 different encounters I can get in these, or 5 different encounters, and 3 of them will have the possibility of dropping a Rhapsody or Nocturne. But I'm getting all of the bad ones right now.
Well, at least you're not dropping useless enemy cards. There's that.
Exactly.
And it is all map cards you will eventually want later.
Yep.
And they are quite fast encounters, so it's not all bad.
Yeah. This one can drop a Rhapsody.
Nope.
Nope.
I mean, like, at least because I did the practice run, I know I can make this work.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I didn't do it on the final boss. 'Cause
No, you did not. You bailed.
It's gonna be fine, right?
It may be fine.
So I guess just to recap, because I completely lost track after that diversion. What are we farming here for at the moment?
Map cards, mainly.
It's just map cards, yeah, okay.
Map cards for next.
Map cards, I'm really, really praying for a Rhapsody or Nocturne.
Yeah. So I guess you're just going to do like some number of rooms and then move on kind of thing.
Pretty much. Like, all that matters is that I farm enough to comfortably get through the next several worlds and don't farm so much that I have more than I need for the entire game, because then we're like just farming way too much.
Yeah, makes sense.
And that's a reasonably easy, like, range to hit, so I don't really count exactly how much I farm here, as usually, you know, around 5 rooms or so.
Aren't you glad that you're not getting any enemy cards?
I'm mildly upset. I think I'll do one more room. I think after that we're kind of like possibly obliged to move on. Oh, that's where that guy's from. Okay. I'm looking at the screen next
Focus.
I just recognized something from Come to the Conclusion.
Shout outs to Smarkin.
I mean, you say focus, you know. I'm just using Thundaga.
Yeah.
Like the most focus intensive thing here is picking up the experience.
Okay, so let's see if the game wants to make some money. So $20 if it's on the next Rhapsody encounter.
That's this one.
Nah.
Dang.
I tried, guys. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna level up again.
Yep.
Yep.
Works out for me because I don't know, Maleficent might be a problem. So having full
you
HP
want-
would actually be
yeah, I
nice.
think you want the CP in this run as well.
Oh, good lord.
Prep for that 16 slate deck.
Yeah, it should be 14. I honestly might do one more room because I really don't want to do this. It's so awkward. At which point we probably have enough that like we might not have to do any farming 3.
But that's okay.
I mean, yeah.
That's fine.
I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna do it.
I mean,
I'm sorry, guys. I really want a Rhapsody or not.
You have everything else you need, right? You have the
I have
red,
everything
three,
else I
blue
need.
ones, so you're fine.
Yeah.
So you may as well. It's no real different if you do it here or later.
Yeah, as long as I don't go over like again like the total amount that I need for the rest of the run.
I think you're missing low cards, so I don't think you will.
I don't know. With how much we've already been farming.
Yeah, you've been getting a lot of high cards though.
Yeah.
That's fine. I can just use a lot of the high cards on the doors.
It's true.
At this point, I want to quickly shout out we hit 65k in donations.
Yo, nice.
So,
Thanks, everyone.
considering this is the last day, I hope we can get that number to 69,420.
69,420. Yeah, sure. I'm sure we'll hit that at some point. Someone will go for it.
We have to. Or, you know, 70k would be nice as well.
Alright, come on, game. We're in this encounter. I can't get it here. I think even Ghost's marathon run at least had a Nocturne. He didn't get a Rhapsody, but
Well, you're getting neither.
I'm getting neither. Alright, come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, yes! Alright. We got it. Frickin' finally. Jesus.
It's fine, we out of here.
Yeah, I'll finish off this room, and then we'll go. Oh, that makes me feel so much better.
Now it's entirely on you if you fuck it up.
Like, in general, this has been really light on enemy cards. Like, what
Yeah.
have we gotten? Like, 4 total now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 3 useless ones in that one. Alright. Alright, now we're gonna blast through a couple worlds, because, you know, we gotta hurry.
Remember to put the Rhapsody in your deck.
I mean, I gotta make the entire deck from scratch anyway.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that in a second. Alright, Hollow Bastion. Let's go. So did I have enough calm bounties that I actually wanted to go for calm bounty strats? Nah, I'm not going for it. It's not
I don't think
We
it's
have
worth it.
4.
Yeah, but you have a lot of high cards, so it's not really worth it.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Four zeros though.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty useful though.
Zeros are nice to have for navigating through because you don't have to really like think about it. You just spam zeros. Okay. Go this way. No, that was wrong.
No.
I messed up. Oops. My bad. This door. Do. Okay. So yeah, there's a few reasons why we do this world first in this set. Lots of those. First of all, boss HP is actually determined by which floor you do the boss on. Oh my gosh. Hitboxes. Still on the grinding deck, but yeah. So, Maleficent is actually quite a problem boss. She was one of the main reasons I really wanted to get a Rhapsody like right now. It's okay. We're gonna just clear this deck and make it from scratch.
Don't do the stupid thing with the blizzards.
Okay, how many blizzards do I have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
9.
9.
Oh, that's actually enough. Yeah, I can just do only blizzards.
Don't do the stupid thing with the blizzards.
Yeah, okay.
So again, he's constructing the deck in a very specific order here just to make the raids on it their own without having to actually go and reorganize the deck, which is really slow.
I mean, I'll have to like put in fires later, but
That's fine.
miss out any really high ones. Not really. I don't want to use the premium. Okay. We'll swap a few of those with the early ones. The early ones will be used more. The 9 there.
Yep.
There you go. This is just for niceness for later. All right. And then we want to add some zeros at the back, and the Rhapsody and Parasite Cage. All right. Maybe I should have added an extra. Use one of the 1 blues. Maybe I should have added an extra just because she might use zeros.
It'll be fine.
Well, we'll see.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
It's gonna be fine.
All right.
So now we're finally using Blizzard Boost.
Yeah. So this boss is a pain. Her attacks are super fast, super strong, and her head goes all over the place. So she's like hard to hit as well. But if we do this, you know, she'll die without really doing much of anything.
Eventually.
Eventually.
Yeah, so if we did this on like floor
Easy.
higher, she would have more HP, which is a
Yeah.
problem.
So 9 boosted raids is just enough to kill her. So that's kind of like your first big DPS check for this part of the game. If you didn't get that that Rhapsody card near the end, I would have had to put in like 5 more raids to get enough damage. All right.
So from what I remember, the Blizzard Boost works per raid, not per single attack. Because it counts as like 1 move.
No, it's per reload.
Okay.
After you reload your deck, it disappears. All right. And then the other reason why we did that world first is now we're going to fight Riku like every floor. And we can use the Maleficent card, which is a slightly worse version of the Hades card. You get 50% damage boost instead of 100%, but you don't have to be in critical HP for it to work. And like, using raids on Riku is not very great. He's really not doing anything. He's just kind of jumping around, yeah. I was reloading. You didn't use any cards. Why are you reloading?
You broke all of them.
Yeah, you did.
I can kill with the Kingdom Keys.
Nice.
Nice.
So yeah, he's pretty easy.
For
You get
now.
Arrow for some reason, because they couldn't figure out a good boss to give Arrow to you, I guess.
It's because he's full of hot air.
Alright, I'll take it. Sure.
Darkness. I mean, technically he's not. He's just full of darkness. As he will tell you pretty much in every game.
Darkness.
Okay, everyone gonna sing along?
Let's go, dude. Who knows the lyrics? Come on. Let's hear it.
No.
Nope.
The seaweed is always greener.
Come on, audience. Sing. I'm not hearing any singing.
You're not singing.
I'm
You
not
can look 'em
singing.
up.
I want to spare the audience my correctly sick voice.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna reset the music here anyway. Because there's gonna be a cutscene with different music.
Oh no.
Lame.
I
Which
know.
means audience has a second chance to start singing.
It's fine, you only need like the first 4 lines, that's all you'll get.
Oh my gosh.
So,
Atlantica is like the worst for accidentally getting into encounters. It always happens.
Jellyfish are everywhere, dude.
Yeah.
We have 7 6s again.
Yeah. insane.
And 4 7s.
Sometimes the door can be really hard to locate. Okay, I guess we'll use one of them. There we go.
And 2 9s, oh my god.
Cards for days, dude. Like I said, we might not have to farm anymore later.
Yeah.
We'll see when we get there.
Or maybe if we do, it's not gonna be a lot.
No.
I mean, just that's like 70 on its own. Interesting.
Never trust springs. No, this way. Alright, so Ursula, this is the one fight in the run where I contributed to the strat. I did it. I did a thing. Let's see.
Just use the other ones, the ones you have loads of.
Oh, yeah, I guess. Yeah, I accidentally exited out. Because I used the last one of that type, so it automatically exits out of that. 7-9, sure. There you go. Alright. So, the strat for this used to be Berserk, but you had to let her hit you like 4 times. It took too long. So, now we're just doing this. Alright, I got a good positioning, so now I should just be able to mash LNR.
Ooh. Targeting is a little wacky.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
0!
I swear this is a PAL thing, because I've never seen any of these bosses use zeros in my runs before.
I mean, if you didn't lose your cartridge.
Yeah. Well, no, that was a PAL cartridge anyway.
Okay, so no problem, right?
Yeah. But, I mean, yeah. I mean, when I said I've never seen it, I mean I've never seen it when I was running. Yeah, okay, moving on. Now we're going to fight... Say it with me now.
Riku!
Riku! Yeah.
Again. And again, he's not doing much.
Well, he's got, he can use Dark Faraga now, which he couldn't before.
That's fine. Just like in KH1, air combos are OP against this guy.
Yeah. The reason I'm using air combos actually is not so much for speed. It doesn't really matter for that. And, you know, I have to jump. But it's actually to make sure I preserve combo order a bit more. Because I can't rig that. When we were talking about, like, getting the proper combo order for doing optimal damage with my combos, it's not actually based on like the number that the hit is in the combo. Goofy, sure.
It's the card's position.
It's like the type of hit that you do. So normally, like, your combo goes strike, thrust, finisher, and if you're far enough away from an enemy, you'll actually do thrust first in order to, like, try to close the distance. And then, you know, your thrust will be the first hit in your combo, and if I don't have a good Keyblade for the thrust there, then it'll be less ideal. With air combos, it's easier to just get the right combo out. That's why I like doing air combos.
There's only one kind of air combo you can get right.
So yeah.
So the boss of this world is Hook. That you have died a lot too.
Sometimes. We'll be fine on this run.
He can just be a bit of a mess.
He can be a bit of a mess, but honestly, just spam raids in his face. It'll be fine. And this time, we've actually got a Rhapsody.
True.
Although, he's actually weak to fire, so I'll put the fires in the front after this. It'll do about, yeah, I think it'll do as much damage as a boosted Blizzard on him. And we'll need the fires for Vexen later. So I want those to be in the front anyway.
Unfortunately, no Nocturne for you.
No, but that's fine. We've got enough fires to make it work.
Because you might get it later.
If we still have to do farming.
Yeah, that's true.
Probably not at this point. Also, by that point, we're already past Vexen, so it doesn't even matter anymore.
No, I know, but that's why it'd be funny.
Oh.
Does it count as useless then if you get it then? Do you have to pay money for it? Because it's too late.
I guess. I guess it would.
Is it also useless if you get a second Rhapsody?
No. Because I can make use of that on Axel.
Yeah.
Let's actually use 0. Got 9 here.
Yeah, in these worlds you just kind of want to navigate the map as fast as possible, get to the boss room.
Yeah, this second wave of worlds, there really isn't much going on, it's just get to the end.
Alright, I'm gonna, let's see. We'll take out the weak blizzards, 4, 5, 6. Swap those to the back for now. Put 6 fires in there, which are all like terrible values.
Yeah.
And I guess I'll use this one because it's actually high.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you good.
Yeah, they're all good enough values anyway.
Fine, yeah.
I need a 1. Oh, I have a 1. Oh, okay. I only have 1 blues, but luckily I have 2 left, so saved.
Oof.
Those are my only ones. Wow.
Oof.
Don't use the other one.
No, definitely do not.
So Hook can do an attack where he swaps his card values to a random number, which for some reason is always 0.
Oh my gosh, he's
It's
the
only
Jukes!
a 10%.
Oh my god.
And as we know, this game loves giving you 10%.
Yes.
I'm getting no damage on this. He's being
Owned.
Oh, he's using random values.
Yeah, he
no,
is.
I won't break that. I thought it was all zeros. Because he used 0, but oh my god, this fight. He's being
He's being Hook. It's what he does.
That's a miss. This is gonna be a pain. Oh my god.
Ooh.
I just can't get a hit on him. The ship swaying can work in your favor sometimes, but
Ooh, that was nice.
yeah, so I'm out of raids now. Well, I have 1 more because I messed one up earlier, but like, I'm gonna have to finish him with regular cards. Alright, at least we got good damage on that one.
Yeah, that was very nice.
Hopefully I don't die. I don't have any cures in this deck. Alright, that fight was... That was bad. But okay.
At least he didn't die.
I did not die.
Oh look, a useless enemy. I mean...
Doesn't count. Alright. Okay, so we got 1 world left in this world card set, and now we're gonna fight not Riku. There's actually no one here. They actually remark on it. They're like, "Where's Riku?" Oh,
Nice.
I fought him the 2 previous floors, way easy.
yeah. So the 10th floor would actually be like a relatively big world, but we're gonna do something. We're gonna do the 100-acre wood here, which is not a normal world. This is where you like lead Pooh to the end. It's really bad because you have to like he constantly gets distracted and needs to eat honey, and we're not doing any of that. Bye, Pooh. Bye.
Pooh abandoned
go back.
forever.
Go back.
Bye.
Don't
Yeah.
leave him like that.
Yeah, you're supposed to get him all the way to the end and like talk to his friends. You can get all kinds of cards and stuff, but like it takes forever.
Don't
We can
leave
just
your
run to the
fellow
end.
bear behind.
No, dude, we're not doing it.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Leave this world. Yes.
This is how Pooh died.
Save your game. No, thank you. All right, and here's Vexen. I only put 6 fire raids in, so I'm gonna have to be kind of conservative here. I could have actually put a 7th one in if I really wanted to. Please do an attack so I can break it. I can break that. Yes, thank you.
Nice.
Because I barely have enough damage to kill him, and this guy is a pain if you don't kill him with raids. Because he's got this shield. That's a 5-hit raid. That's nice. I need 6 4-hit raids to kill, basically. Yeah, I can break that. Just use it. Just use it. Thank you. He's got this shield in front of him, so
you
I
can't
can't break
break
that. Alright. Kind of figured that would happen, but it's fine. Just use a Blizzara. Blizzara. Use Blizzara. Do it. Alright, I'll take a chance on this. Alright.
Nice.
I got 5 hits. Alright, one more. So you can only hit him with regular attacks in the back, and it's not fun. So please use that. Okay, thank you. There we go.
Nice.
Now with a Nocturne, that's better because you only need 4 raids. Now we get a Mega Ether, which is actually really useful because we were about to fight him again, and it's a lot easier the second time just because of that card we just got. So the High Potion that we've been using in our attack deck reloads all of our attack cards, even the ones that we used up in Slights. This does the same for Magic cards.
So you get all the raids back.
So that means I can get through 2 full passes through all of my raids. So I get way more damage in before we run out. All right. So we're in Twilight Time now. It's become a fairly well-known location in the Kingdom Hearts series, but this was actually the first time it popped up, and everybody was like, "What is this place?" It's like Sora, because all the worlds in this game are like places from your memory, but we've never seen this place, so it's a big mystery. It's because of Roxas. So we're going to edit that deck to put in the Mega Ether and then also High Potion and a Cure just in case. Then we can do Vexen 2. A blue card.
Nice break.
Dude, these high-value cards, what is this? Oops, wrong way. I tried to turn around, but I was trying to go too fast.
Yeah.
It's fine. We can use some low damage raids on this guy now. Could I have broken that? Maybe. Because we've got the item here. All right, I'll just have to dodge or get hit by it. So I really need to make sure this goes off. There we go. Gotcha.
All right.
Thanks.
So that's Vexen dead. Now we never have to worry about using fires anymore, basically. Like, making sure you have enough fires is mostly just for Vexen. All right. Switch to the other deck again. So now we're, we got a 1 floor respite from, or 2 floors, I guess. But now we're fighting him again. And after this is going to be the count. So yeah, all these Riku fights are very easy. He won't stay like that forever. Anyone who's played this game casually knows about Riku 4. It's one of the toughest bosses in the run. When Riku is reloading, you can just hit him for free. A lot of the bosses, a lot of the endgame bosses, will actually like play keep away when they're reloading, but Riku you can just hit him for free, so that's really nice. Oh, come on. There you go.
Okay.
I didn't want to reload. And Mega Potion, that's actually useful. I forget what exactly the difference is between a High Potion and a Mega Potion, but for the purposes of the run, it's basically the same thing. I know it does something extra, I forget what it is. I think it resets like your reload counter as well. I think that's the difference. All right, you ready?
Sure.
Map cards, let's go. What? Oh, you want it?
Yep.
All right.
So it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. You don't have a red 3. I know you do. So 18.
18. All right.
21, 29, 37, 44, 40, 50, 50, 68, 68, 70, 89, 97, 107, 113, 118.
All right. So 18, 118.
18, 118.
All right. Did you remember to discount the 2 and the 8?
100, no, 110. So I just
110 and 17 then, or what?
yeah.
Okay.
Did you have a 2?
I don't know.
Shit, I didn't think you had
You
a
were
2.
supposed to check for that.
Hey man. You don't have
Oh,
a
I
2.
don't.
You don't have a 2.
Oh man.
Okay.
That's a potential problem because I actually do need a 2. So.
Okay, so you have
Alright.
18 and 18, 110.
Wow. I don't think I've used up a lot of the 2s either. I guess I just haven't gotten a lot of them in drops.
No, it was 1702 because the red 3. So.
There's a 1. Okay, we could actually be here a little while now if we don't get a 2, because a 2 is actually pretty rare. I think it's about, 5% of them are 2s?
So.
Are you still keeping count
Yeah,
now? Or?
Yeah, we're at 19 now. 19 low cards.
Yeah. Okay. While they're keeping count, I guess I'll explain what we're keeping count for. So, for the end game, I know that I need 21 low cards to get through all of the runes for the rest of the game, and then there are 2 doors that you have to pull big value into, and that's what we use the high cards for. So we need a total of 150 in high card value and like 21 low cards. Okay, so we'll use up a. What do we have more of?
Use one. Yeah.
All right.
Don't use
Normally I do all this counting myself, but I have like help here, so it's great. Don't have to do anything.
You have 20 lows and 115 in highs.
Actually, need to farm here more than I expected, but I guess that works out because we need the 2 anyway.
Yep. 4.
But if it takes a while to show up, we're gonna have a real problem. There's really no way to like increase the odds of getting a 2. I just need to get lucky. Can't say that's been an issue in the run before. I'm usually pretty conscious of not using like the extreme high and low cards too much, but I guess we just really didn't get a lot of 2s here.
It's not.
Like, there's just going to be a plot door that specifically needs a 2, and one that's specific, and yeah, it needs like a 2 and an 8. And then there's the big door at the end that needs 99 in total value, and then the 1 blue and the 3 red. The 3 reds are like not rare at all. I think we have like a ton of those.
Yeah, we have a few.
I just need to make sure to keep 1. But yeah, the 2 is actually an issue. Yeah, like the distribution is like, I think 3 to 6 are all 15%. 7 is 10% and the others are 5%? And no, and 0 is 10% as well. Yeah, and then 1, 2, 8, and 9 are 5%.
Yeah, you have a lot of red freeze now.
Yeah. I'll use one. So are we like close to being done yet?
23, 136.
136?
Yeah.
Alright.
Need some more highs.
Yeah. So if I don't get it in the next couple of encounters, it'll be my bad. 'Cause we'll basically have to extra farm just because I didn't keep track of my 2s. Which is,
Unfortunate.
you know, unfortunate. I should have kept track of it, but I've never had that be an issue. But we've got time on the estimate. Endgame should only take like 20 minutes and a bit, so it's fine for that at least.
Okay, that's 150, so.
Alright, so...
Well, that, I think that is actually 149, so. High cards are free at this point. Low cards you have enough of, you just need the 2. And maybe a little bit of safety just in case.
Yeah, this might take a bit.
Yeah, this might take a bit. I mean, like, you know... It's about as likely as getting that Rhapsody was.
Speaking of Rhapsodies.
Well done.
Nailed it.
That is actually potentially useful on Axel too, so that's not counting as a useless one. Having 2 is better than 1.
This one is. Oh, damn it.
This is unfortunate. I mean,
Yeah.
like if it actually takes like half an hour to get, I could always just load the safety save for it. But it really shouldn't.
That would be sufficiently ironic. Yeah, you're fine on cards now though, so it's just the 2.
Yeah.
Like for sure, you have like 15 of buffer, so you should be fine.
Okay. I'm upset.
I think that's fair.
But again, like there's no way around it. But like we cannot finish the video game if you don't have a 2. But yeah, so the end game is gonna be pretty interesting. There's gonna be just basically a mad boss rush.
With some super hard bosses.
Yeah, all the hardest bosses in the game are at the end.
That does tend to be how games go.
I'm trying to think. Like if the time gets up to like 2:20 and I don't have it yet, I'll definitely just like take the shame and
Oh, come
go for
on, man.
All right. We'll count that as useless. I don't think I'm gonna use. In theory, there's a scenario where I might want to use 3 Rhapsodies, but it's probably not happening. So we'll count that. We'll count that towards the useless enemy cards donation.
We're at 4 now.
Yeah.
Gotta get that 2.
And it's also double bad because if you drop an enemy card, you don't drop a map card.
Yeah. Come on, dude. I don't even know if I want to go to 220. That's like 7 more minutes of farming.
No, you're going to 220.
Okay. I really don't want to have to load that save.
Exactly.
Safe of shame.
You're gonna make it work, dude. We can do this.
Alright. I could actually just farm in something that's not teaming.
mean, it doesn't change the chances, right? So.
Well, it makes the chances of enemy cards lower.
Ah, yes.
Which
may
kind of
actually be
cheating on
helpful. Yeah. May actually be helpful at this point. I mean, you could use the black room even, maybe.
He used it on a door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you know, that's never happened before. You know how it goes.
It's never the ones you expect.
No. I was gonna be so watchful for not using the red 3, not using the 1 blue, making sure I had enough of everything, and then the 2 is what gets me.
I mean, I'm trying to think back, I just don't think you got that many of them in general.
Oh, there's another one.
Oh my god.
Oops.
5.
Is there another one in here? No, yeah.
That's 5.
It's good. It's like more time to drive up my donation, I guess.
Go ahead.
Sarkul donated $5. If he uses safety, he should pay the bet IMO.
You should pay the what?
The bet IMO.
Oh. No. 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 Maybe like half of it. I'm getting the 1s, which are equally as unlikely as the 2s.
It's just not the right kind of unlikely.
Yeah, that's how life goes.
Is it yet another thing that is only a 10%?
No, this is 5 actually. It's pretty bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like the 1 blue.
No, the 1 blue is 2%.
Oh, right, okay. Oh no, 1 blue is 5 in the dark room, right? Yeah, okay. It's too many numbers.
Yeah, lots of math.
I don't do statistics, I just do addition.
Statistics are so much more interesting.
Nah, statistics is the worst part of math. Hot take.
Hey!
Oh my god.
It was actually really low. We actually had very few useless enemy cards in this run.
I mean,
Until.
we're at 6. Until now, yeah.
Until now.
You know, still have 3.5 minutes to go for farming.
I really don't want to have to load that safety save, man. That's so lame.
For the worst reason, too.
For the worst reason. Like, if it was the 1 blue, it's, you know, yeah, that's kind of expected. This is pretty feels bad, man. At least I'm sure I will have enough map cards.
Yep.
Yep.
Come on, dude.
The game just doesn't like you today.
No, it doesn't. It liked me when I got the world record.
1
not
free.
today.
1 free.
Yeah.
On average, you're getting 2s.
Unfortunately, the door doesn't accept that.
Well, that's too bad.
Yeah!
Yay!
We're out!
All right, we're going. Let's go, guys.
Come on.
All right.
No save loading,
We did it, we got lucky, yeah.
more or less.
All right, well, I won't have to be too careful about what cards I use, I guess, as long as I don't use up like all of my red 3s. We'll be fine.
You should still be a little careful.
Yeah.
Oh, with the 2, I shouldn't use the 2.
No, also...
Don't overuse zeros.
Yeah. Because you don't
Yeah.
have all that many zeros.
No, the problem is you have lots of zeros. It's like super easy to overuse them and just get stuck.
I guess.
Oh my god, where is... There it is. I gotta actually check. Kalmbani, okay. We'll actually use a 5 for that, that's fine, we'll use that later. It's one of the red 3s. Alright, this is actually the door that we needed that 2 for. So where is it? Here? Yeah. There we go. Woo! So yeah, I would have not been able to get past that door until I got that 2.
Yeah. I think you have 1 red tree left, so don't use it.
Really? Only 1?
I think so. You didn't have that many. I really hope you have another one.
I must have.
I'll
I'll check just to set people at ease. I got 1 here,
That's yeah.
and like 2 more
Okay,
here.
okay,
Alright.
that's fine.
Yeah, so the reason we keep telling him to not use red free is there has been several runs.
Yeah, I've done this multiple times. Oops. Oh my god. Can I actually...
Nope.
I think I could have jumped past it.
So you're gonna be good at dodges.
No, I'm not. Okay, let's use a 0. Yeah, I got plenty of those.
If you have any more donations, right now is a good time because we're just proceeding. Alright.
Nah, he'll generally just tell us if he has any.
I also want to point out world record finished like 7 minutes ago. That's with the opening cutscene.
Yeah, the opening cutscene padded it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said 7 minutes ago, because else it would have been 9.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna put in, I just got the Judgment ability. We'll use that to finish off this boss at the end. What am I putting in? Arrow. Right?
Yeah.
Right? Did I do that right? Yeah, I did that right. Okay.
Yeah, so
Cool.
Judgment is like arrow raid, kind of, ish.
Yeah, close enough. Alright.
Yeah, so this is why we counted to 150 and not to 99,
Yeah.
because this door needs 50 to open.
Alright. So here we want to take some damage, because we want to use Berserk later on. And then just like hit him in the face. And hope the shadows don't get in my way. It's fine. We've already taken enough damage while farming and stuff that I don't have to get hit by everything here. Oh my, that's what I mean with the shadows getting in the way. Like Sora is like, oh, shadows, hit him.
Yeah, this game doesn't really have lock-on in a kind of sensible way.
So yeah, this guy has like a very fixed pattern that he goes through. So I always know exactly what he's gonna do. He just has way too much HP. It's an easy fight, but it takes a while. Oops. So yeah, we go through Overdrive first, then we go to Berserk, now that we're in low HP. Break all his stuff until he gets to the one where he can hit him.
Yeah. One kind of funny thing to point out too is this is the first proper split in the run. Like before that, it's just when is all the farming done.
I might have enough to kill him now. I'll try. If not, we'll have to go for a bit more later. Right, so that's Judgment. That can just hit him while he's still up there. And gets a good bit of damage in. There
Nice.
Nice.
Alright, so now we're coming up on all of the hardest bosses in the run, basically. I'm not going to level HP anymore. We're kind of at a good value now for, you know, getting into Berserk when we want to, but having enough to kind of get through the fights. Here's the next cutscene. I think this is the last like actual cutscene that we can't skip. This one's a bit longer than the 2-second one earlier. There's something with a good luck charm. Kyrie.
There's Carrie, who, you know, very useless.
Yep. No, well, I mean, she did give me the Oathkeeper. I don't know. Or I got Oathkeeper for some reason. So we'll put that in the deck, actually, because that's a very good card. It's just a stronger, good thrust Keyblade. And then I want to take out, as well, the cards I just put in for Judgment and stuff. We don't need those. And then we should be good to go here. All right, Riku 4. One of the hardest fights. Let's see how this goes. The reason he's scary is partially because now he can do Dark Aura, which, like, if we don't break that, we're kind of screwed. It does way too much damage. But, you know, it's easy enough to break because the lead up for it is huge.
Oh, there you go.
But the main problem is actually that he's got another bar of health. So we actually kind of have to use Berserk for the end, or we're just going to run out of cards. Wait, I didn't put in my Mega Potion.
No, you didn't.
Oh, that's what I forgot. All right, well, this may be a problem. We may run out of cards anyway now. I may have to just tank. I think I'm just going to... Okay. I'm just going to let him get me into Berserk now, so that we'll get enough damage, hopefully. Oops. Well. But if he hits me with, like, a Dark Faraga now, I'm probably dead.
I mean, then you can put in your potion.
Yeah, but I want to first try this. Oh my god, I thought that wouldn't reach. Alright, he's reloading, I'm reloading.
It's gonna be fine.
We might have this. Yes!
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. It worked out. I did not think I was going to make that, I'll be honest. Alright, and now we're going, well, first we're going to edit this and actually put in the Mega Potion. And also actually put in the Riku card, which we just got. Which will make this fight a bit safer. So the Riku card makes it so that you don't lose the cards that you use by stocking up. So we'll start off with that, go through our deck once with that, and that'll just ensure that we don't, like, have to use Berserk at the end like we kind of do in Riku, because Berserk against Larxene is scary. Like, in the first fight, she wasn't doing that much damage, and I still died. Her damage output is higher now, and she's got, like, she's got some crazy combos she can pull out, so now I'm going to do a normal reload, and I'll still keep the cards. Go for Overdrive. Yeah, she's got this combo. Like, not getting hit on this fight is just not a thing that happens. It's just about, you know, not getting hit enough to die.
Yeah, that's why we try to not do Berserk here.
She can break you. She's doing quite a bit of damage. She's like, it'll probably be fine. This in. Try to get her to do something I can. There we go. Alright, we're on our last bar of HP. Overdrive's about to run out. I generally, like I said, Berserk on Larxene is extremely dangerous, so I don't actually tend to force it if I don't have to. We're probably going to be in it, yeah. So now I'll activate Hades. Alright, she just let me kill her. Good. Alright. Those are generally the two most dangerous bosses in the run, and we got through them fine, so. There's still a couple of hard ones left. But that went well, considering. Alright. Final world. Castle Oblivion. This one's really long, so this is like why we need so many of the low cards to make sure that we can get through all these rooms, but you know we've got plenty because we have to farm for the 2, so it's it's all good. I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Normally I have to really like make sure that I manage this right and don't use up
all the red 3s, all the 1 blues.
Yeah, all that stuff. I have a red 3 in Sleeping Darkness, I believe. I'll use that one for my red 3. Okay, where is the door? I have that one still, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Don't use up that one. Two, 0.
Yeah, so we're just going through this dungeon now, and then it's just a stretch of final bosses, pretty much.
Yep. We'll still be comfortably underestimate.
Just double checking.
Yeah, just double checking, but yeah, it's fine. Like unless I somehow die like a crap ton. But it shouldn't happen.
No.
Oops. That's not nice. So like, if you run short of cards in this world, you're kind of screwed because like if you go back out of the world, sure, we got so many.
Doors reset.
Yeah, all the doors will reset, and you'll have to like farm a whole bunch more cards to get through the entire thing again, or you have to farm encounters here. And farming encounters here is not very fun. Again, that's happened in runs. It's not fun. If you miscount. But we don't have to worry about that this run. Alright, there's the door.
I have a bunch of ones.
Where are my ones?
Sleeping.
Sleeping, yeah.
Okay. Nope. How did I hit that? That was behind me.
Don't worry about it.
Hitboxes. That's how.
Cutscenes. That's the final boss. We're gonna be fighting soon.
Spoilers.
Spoilers indeed.
So I can use one. I don't know. Although now I'm gonna like, oh, I was gonna say spawn in an encounter, but that can actually happen with Sleeping Darkness if you're unlucky. That's fine. Alright, and now we're up to the big door. I'm going to have to edit my deck first, though. So we're going to use the raid deck one final time. Let's just get rid of all the fires, really. Because now we're going to fight Axel, who is a fire guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Sure. Yeah, that works for me. Kind of. We'll swap these to here.
You need one more blizzard.
Easy, I guess. Just to make it really easy. All right. We've got so many blizzards that
Did you equip the deck?
It's gonna be really easy. I think so. Should I check?
I mean,
okay, I'll check.
It wouldn't be the first time.
It wouldn't be the first. Okay.
Okay, fine.
All right, and this is where we have to spam 99 value into this door, so we have more than enough to make that work.
Exact.
Yeah, you see how many cards we have left? We have to make like 3 more rooms and then we're done, so we have way too many. Again, because of the 2. Alright. Oh, I didn't actually put my second Rhapsody in there. Alright, that's fine.
Does this count as a useless card now?
Yep.
Sure.
Yep.
Sure.
We take those.
And I'll activate the first one. I was actually waiting to see if he was going to use his enemy card, but he hasn't used any. Nope. That's a quick teleport. Alright, come on.
Break.
Okay. It's good. He used Fire Boost. He's got 2 different enemy cards he can use, and one of them's quick recovery, which really sucks, because it changes like the number of frames he recovers for, and for some reason that like makes it impossible to get higher than 2 hit raids on him.
Nice 5-hit raid.
Yeah, that's nice.
Alright. Axel can be scary because his regular attack is like this combo that stun locks you, and he can use it like multiple times in a row, and it does crazy high damage. So he can kill you really quickly, but like otherwise, it's fine. As long as he doesn't do that. And if you've got decently high value raids, you're generally good to just hit him till he dies. Alright. So yeah, gonna make 3 more rooms real quick, and then we're up to final bosses. 2 more. We got 2 phases of the final boss. We really have way too many cards.
We do.
Okay, switch back to the other deck. Yes, please. And then we will fight Marluxia. Alright. He's also pretty scary, potentially. We're going to use the same thing where we... Oh, that's a low slide. Mostly his cards are usually really high, but he's actually using low ones right now. He's got this one attack that comes out extremely quickly. And if he... Yeah, that one. And it does a lot of damage. If he breaks you with that, it comes out so quickly that you just get hit by it. If he does that when you're at low HP, you are dead. Luckily, he's actually weak to attack cards, so we're doing tons of damage. So even though he's got 4 health bars, we're actually shredding through that pretty quickly. So we shouldn't actually need to use Berserk against him most of the time. That's just like a, you know, if needed. Or if you happen to get into low HP.
It's also scary to use Berserk here because of the fast attack.
I lost my high potion, but I've got 2, so it's fine. Oh, that actually hit. I didn't think it would. Yeah, we're already on his last HP bar. So, Overdrive has run out, but again, not really worth. Going for Berserk now. We are actually having to reload normally here. Okay. No.
Oh.
Look, if that had been like his annoying attack, I would have died. Like the stomp, you can actually dodge it if he breaks you with it. But if that had been the other attack, he would have killed me. 3 level ups, no big deal. All right. Now we got to actually do one last kind of janky deck edit, because we're actually going to use a hybrid deck for final bosses. So we're going to take out Riku, because we don't need any more in those Keyblades, and then we're going to put in my Rhapsody card, and some potions, because I have them. Just make it a bit nicer. I'll just do it like this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And spam blizzards in there, because I have exactly 9 blizzards. Make sure that these are all decent enough values, which they are. So I think we're good. Oh no, I need to do one thing. I need to actually swap some of these orders, ideally. Hang on, let me just get on that real quick. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's fine. Because we're going to be jumping up to hit him, which actually makes like the quote-unquote thrust come out first. So we need to change the order of the combos to deal good damage. All right. So we're going to start out by using Blizzard Raids to take down these little scythes at the bottom. And we should have exactly enough damage to do that.
Also, it wouldn't be an KH boss if he didn't turn into a boat. You can't tell me that's not a boat.
Close enough.
But the lag.
Oh my god. Again, I don't think he should be able to use zeros. I swear this is a PAL thing. It must be. Alright. Alright, okay. So we're done with that part. And now we're going to try to take a bit of damage. I guess I'll use one of the potions. Dude. Boop. I'll break this one just so I can get a bit of free damage in. So yeah, you can damage him after you card break him for like a few seconds. Otherwise, you're actually supposed to get on his back during that part of his cycle, but that's actually really bad because there's like wind pushing you off. There's those pedals that try to hit you. It's actually a lot better to just do it like this. Oh, I missed the combo there. That happens sometimes. Potion. Oh. Alright, that's fine. The potion did go off. It got broken after it went off. Alright, so we've gotten down to half health. Oh. Oops! Oopsie daisy. That wasn't supposed to happen. Let's do that again. Wow. This is really not a boss you're supposed to die to. I was trying to just get my cards back, and he actually attacked a bit faster than I thought he would. So he broke me and then stomped on my face. That's unfortunate. Oh well, we got 10 minutes. That was what, the second death of the run?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had Larxene 1. All of the hard bosses went well.
Yeah, time is coming up after this boss.
Yeah. Alright. Take damage. Not too much damage, but, you know, damage.
A little bit.
An amount. An amount of damage. Go. Do. Break. It's like, this run in endgame is really bad if you don't get zeros. Like, 3 zeros is what I want. If you don't have those, these bosses are so annoying.
I mean, you ended up getting like 4 or 5, didn't you?
Yeah, I got tons, but like more than 3 is unnecessary.
Yeah. Oh, you can break him with the Donald.
For some reason, this is very, very laggy on this console.
I mean, you know, GBA.
Yeah.
Dude, Goofy. The goof! Oh, I actually need to take more damage, right. I thought I was way lower. That's fine. I'll just let him hit me a couple times with this. I was just having fun with Goofy.
Don't die again.
Agreed.
Let him hit me one more time, just to make sure that we're not Berserk Bug.
Ooh.
Scary.
It's fine, he won't hit me again. Famous last words.
$20.
Now I've got those friend cards out of the way, so I don't have to scroll past like a million of them to get to my potions. Oh god! Oh no! You gotta be kidding me!
Words.
You gotta be kidding me, dude! I took too long to get the potion out, so he had time to get this to break me. God dang it, dude! This fight is not supposed to be a problem.
Just
I'm
like
sad. Alright. Attempt number 3.
Otherwise, you still have 7 minutes.
This is why the estimate is high. I mean, it's really not because of this, but... No. I should have just assumed I was good and not, like... I don't know. Not taking that extra hit. I was paranoid about Berserk Buck.
Yeah. Playing this fight risky is the wrong play though.
Yeah, I guess. Alright. We'll be good this time. It's not as leggy as it appears there. Reloading when you have overdrive out is actually slower for some reason.
Huh.
One more hit, and then, you know, don't get hit anymore. Oh, I could have actually gotten a bit of damage in there, but oh well.
Just don't die.
Just don't die, lol.
Exactly.
Alright. I'm gonna have to try to be, like, fast on the potions this time. Got all the Donalds. All right, we're good. We're good. Let's finish. All right, time coming up in a couple seconds. There we go. Time. We did it.
We did it.
It has been done.
Also, we got 7 useless enemy cards, so that's $35 for charity.
All right, so I'll donate that later. Ugh. All right, well, so thanks everyone for watching. Yeah, this was going to be the last run of Stream 2 in the initial scheduling, but there's been some stuff pushed here to keep Stream 1 on schedule, so that'll be the rest of the day. You know, you can check the schedule and whatever. There's I think we've got Shantae and the Pirate's Curse after this, if I looked right. So that'll be the next run.
Yeah, big shout-outs to Leva, as always, running Stream 2, very, very good.
And for fixing Noctis's blindfold.
Yes.
All right. Have a good night, everyone.
It's the middle of the day.
I know, but that's what I always say.